Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to another half hour. Yes, one more segment of 25 minutes to study English, to work on your English. Preposición, work on, trabajar en el inglés, sobre el inglés, con el inglés, to work on your English. And as in the last half hour, I have Eva on my right, Carlos on my left, me, yours truly, vuestro servidor, say to yours truly. My name is Richard Vaughn. I am an English teacher. It's the only thing I know how to do. And I've been doing it. Fijaos lo bien que uso el presente perfecto en inglés. I've been doing it for 34 years. Oh, I'm a little tired of teaching English. Yeah. I teach very hard. I look under bajo cada piedra, looking for the magic formula to teach you English, and I can't find it. Okay? So, the only alternative is codos, to study. But I think you'll enjoy this program. And by the way, you and me, we are accomplices. Somos cómplices en esto. Do you realize that we are going to enter the Guinness Book of World Records, el libro Guinness de los récords, because this is probably the biggest English class in history. There are about 1 million people. You and 999,000 people more are watching this program. That is the Guinness Book of World Records, is the biggest English class. So you and I are accomplices in something special, the most singular English class ever given on the planet Earth. Okay, and I have two very good friends and good víctimas del inglés. Las voy a hacer sufrir media hora todo lo que pueda, okay? And we will study English. So, are you ready to start? Let's start. Okay, Eva, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, now Eva, tell Carlos to ask me if I'm planning to make his life difficult.
Carlos asked him if he's planning to do your life difficult.
Make your life.
Make your life difficult.
Are you planning to make my life difficult?
In the next 25 minutes, yes. Okay, good.
I guess so.
No, I guess so, no. I figured. Yeah, me lo suponía. Okay? I guess so is, supongo que sí, pero siempre presente.
Mm-hmm.
Que será así. ¿Qué remedio? I guess so. Pero me lo figuraba, me lo suponías, I figured. Okay, good. Now tell Eva to tell me to put the glass over there.
Tell him to put the glass over there.
Put the glass over there. Over
here.
here.
Over here?
Over here.
Ask her if she wants me to put it over there with my left hand or with my right hand.
Do you want him to put it over there with his left hand or with his right hand?
I want you to put it with your
Put
right.
it over there.
Over there, over here, with your right hand.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
What am I doing?
You are putting it over here.
Good. Is it closer to you or closer to Carlos?
It's close to me.
Closer to me.
It's closer to me.
Now, is it closer to me or closer to you?
It's closer to you.
Is it directly in front of me or directly behind me?
It's directly in front of you.
Is it half empty or half full?
Both.
Both, okay. Have I drunk any of the water or is it still full?
You drank a
You
little.
have drunk.
You have drunk a little.
Have I finished it yet?
Not yet.
Okay, tell him to tell me to take a sip.
Tell him to take a sip.
Take a sip.
What does he want me to do?
He wants you to take a sip.
Okay, to sip. What am I doing, Carlos?
You're taking a sip.
Have I finished the water yet or am I still drinking it?
You're still drinking it.
Okay, now, tell me to take another sip.
Take another sip.
What does he want me to do?
He wants you to take another sip.
Good. What am I doing?
You are taking a sip.
Digo what?
You're taking a sip.
Okay, now, ask her if I have finished the water yet.
Has he finished the water yet?
Repeat, please.
Has he finished the water?
Repeat, please.
Has he finished the
Yes.
water yet?
Ese pequeño has he finished? Si yo te hablo en español, Carlos, y yo digo, ¿has terminado el agua? ¿Me vas a corregir si eres mi profe de español?
Yes, of course.
¿Has terminado el agua? ¿Y qué me vas a decir?
Terminado.
Good. Pues vamos a hacer lo mismo en inglés.
Okay.
Have you finished? Es plan indio. Have you finished? Is correct. Y un oído extranjero, un oído nativo, caza esto, suena disonante. So, have I finished the water yet? Ask her if I have finished the water yet.
Has he finished the water yet?
No, he hasn't.
Ask her if I'm still drinking it.
Is he still drinking it?
Yes, he is.
Okay, okay. And now? Am I still drinking it or have I already finished it?
No, you haven't.
Have I finished yet or am I still drinking it? You haven't?
You haven't finished the
Water?
water yet.
Good. Now, ask me if I'm planning to finish it during this program.
Are you planning to finish it during the
Program? No, I'm not. Tell Carlos to ask me why I'm not planning to finish it.
ask him why he's not planning to finish it?
Why aren't you planning to finish it?
What does he want to know?
He wants to know why you are not planning to finish it.
Because I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty. All right, tell her to tell me to put it back on the table.
Tell him to put it back on the table.
Put it back on the table.
Do you want me to put it next to the microphone or next to you?
It's up to you, next to me.
No, I don't want to put it next to you.
So over there.
Put it over here. And now, is the water next to the microphone or next to Eva's glass?
It's next to the microphone.
All right, is it touching the microphone or is it a little separated?
It's a little separated.
Okay, and now?
Now it's touching the microphone.
Okay, tell me to move it a bit away from the microphone.
Move it a bit away from the microphone.
How far do you want me to move it?
10 centimeters.
How far does he want me to move it?
He wants you to move
To move it.
To move it 10 centimeters
Away or closer to the microphone?
away from the microphone.
Okay, good. Is that
10.
okay?
Not yet.
There. Is that
Yes.
okay? Okay, good. Now, ask Eva how many planets there are in the solar system.
How many planets are there in the solar system?
There used to be 9,
Yeah, and
but
now?
now are 8.
There are.
They are 8. They are 8.
There are 8. There used to be 9.
Yep.
Okay, en el sistema solar, planetas. Antes hubo 9. O antes había 9.
Había.
Good. Y ahora hay 8. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? There used to be,
There used to be 9,
and now?
and now there are 8.
Good. Ask Carlos which planet was eliminated.
Carlos, which planet was eliminated?
It was Neptune.
No, it wasn't.
No. Pluto.
Pluto.
Yeah.
Now, was Pluto the last planet or the first planet in the?
It was the last one.
Okay, now ask Eva if Pluto is farther away from the sun than the Earth.
Is Pluto farther away from the sun than the Earth?
Yes, it does.
It is.
It is.
All
It is.
right. Okay, and ask her if Neptune is farther away from the sun than the Earth.
Is Neptune farther away from the sun than the Earth?
Di que sí.
Yes.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Yes, it is. Okay. Ask me what planet is the farthest away from the Earth.
What planet is the farthest away from the Earth?
Now, Neptune is the farthest away from the Earth. Eva, Carlos knows everything.
No.
Yes, Carlos is a walking dictionary,
Yeah.
and he's a walking encyclopedia. Ask Carlos what planet is the closest to the sun.
Carlos, what planet is the closest? Planet is the closest
Eso.
to the sun.
Good. Repeat one more time.
Yeah. What planet is the closest to the sun?
It's Mercury.
Mercury is.
Mercury is.
Okay, now ask Carlos if Mercury is bigger or smaller than the Earth.
Is Mercury bigger?
Mercury.
Is Mercury bigger or smaller than the Earth?
It's smaller than the Earth.
Okay, ask him if it's hotter or colder than the Earth.
Is it hotter or colder than the Earth?
It's extremely hotter.
It's a lot hotter.
It's a lot hotter than the Earth.
Ask him why.
Why is it so hot?
So much hotter.
So much hotter
Than?
than the Earth?
Good. Repeat, please. Why is it?
Why is it so much hotter than the Earth?
Because it's closer to the sun.
Okay, so the sun. And ask him what planet comes after Mercury.
What planet
Comes.
comes after Mercury?
Good. Repeat, please.
What planet came after? See, what planet comes after Mercury?
No hay verbo auxiliar aquí. ¿Por qué no se dice what planet does come?
Porque el sujeto.
No existe. Estamos buscando el sujeto. Los verbos auxiliares existen para auxiliar a los sujetos. Y si no sabemos todavía cuál es el sujeto, estamos buscando aquel planeta que va después de Mercurio. Pero no hay verbo auxiliar, entonces no hay. What planet comes? ¿Qué pasó? What happened? Porque no sabemos el acontecimiento que ocurrió. Por eso dice, ¿qué pasó? What happened? ¿Quién vino? Who came? Pepe came. Why did Pepe come? Okay. So repeat the question. Ask him what planet comes after Mercury.
What planet comes after Mercury?
Is it Venus?
Venus does. Yeah, Venus comes after Mercury. Ask him if Venus
You know
is bigger.
everything.
No, he doesn't know everything.
At
no,
all.
no, no. I know more than Carlos. so-
I know, I know.
All right. ask him if Venus is bigger than the Earth.
Is
Venus?
Venus bigger or smaller than the Earth?
I think it's a little bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger.
Not too
Now,
much.
ask him if Venus is hotter than the Earth.
Is Venus hotter?
Venus.
Venus.
All right.
Venus hotter than the Earth?
Yes, it is.
Ask him if Venus is named after a man or a woman.
Was Venus?
No, is.
Is Venus named after a man or a woman?
I think it's named after a man.
Venus?
Ah, no. A woman.
You don't know everything.
Okay. Now, ask him if Venus was a Roman goddess or a Greek goddess.
Was Venus a Roman goddess or a Greek goddess?
I think it was a Greek.
She.
She was a Greek goddess. No.
Sorry. Ask him what. No, Venus is the Roman name. It's the same goddess. Ask him if Venus was the goddess of love or the goddess of war.
Was Venus the goddess of love, of the goddess
Or?
or the goddess of war?
War.
War.
I don't remember.
Ask me what Venus was the goddess of.
What was Venus the goddess of?
She was a goddess of love. Yeah. She was a Roman goddess. Is Eva a Spanish goddess or a Roman goddess?
She's a Spanish goddess.
Is she a goddess of love or of war?
I hope she's a goddess of love.
All right. But, okay, ask me what Venus's name was in Greek mythology.
What was the name of Venus in the Greek mythology?
In Greek
In Greek
mythology.
mythology.
G.
G.
Good. Ahora vamos a hacerlo con genitivo sajón. ¿Cuál fue el nombre de Venus en la mitología griega? What was Venus's name? Carlos's car. Eva's English. My pen. Venus's pen. Venus's name. El nombre de Venus. Ask me what Venus's name was in Greek mythology.
Okay. What was Venus's name in the Greek?
In Greek?
In Greek mythology.
Good. What does she want to know?
She wants to know what
Venus's
name was in Greek mythology.
Her name was Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you say Aphrodite in Spanish?
Aphrodita.
Okay. Was she the goddess of love or of wisdom?
She was the goddess of love.
Who was the goddess of wisdom? You don't know.
Athena. No,
Athena.
Athena.
Athenea in Greek.
Yes.
And in the Roman? What was Athena's name in Roman mythology?
I don't remember.
Okay. Ask.
Neither do
Tell.
No. Before you ask me.
I'm not going to ask you. She's a hopeless case. Spanish goddesses don't know anything about Greek and Italian mythology.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
But in any case, tell her to ask me what Athena's name was in Roman mythology.
Ask him what Athena's name was in Roman's mythology.
In Roman?
Roman mythology.
Good.
What was Athena's name in Roman mythology?
It was Minerva. Minerva. Okay. But in any case, Venus is the second planet in the solar system. And is Venus closer to the sun or farther from the sun than the Earth?
It's closer to the sun than the Earth.
Okay, good. Now ask Eva if she knows what planet comes after Venus.
Do you know what planet comes after Venus?
The Earth?
Yes. We need a plot. The Earth comes after Venus. And ask her how many other planets are inhabited out besides the Earth.
How many planets are inhabited besides the Earth?
None of them.
None of them. Okay, none.
Well,
None is enough.
none.
Okay. Now ask her if she would like to travel to Venus.
Would you like to travel to Venus?
Not really.
Ask her if she would like to travel to Mars.
Would you like to travel to Mars?
No.
Ask her if Mars is closer to the Earth than Venus.
Is Mars closer to the Earth than Venus?
I don't know.
Ask Carlos. He knows.
Carlos, is Venus closer?
Is Mars?
Is Mars closer to the Earth than Venus?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Mars. Now, ask her if Mars is named after the god of war or the goddess of love.
Is Mars named after the god of love or the god of war?
I think that is the god of war.
The god of war. Now, was Mars a Roman god or a Greek god?
Roman.
Yes, okay. In fact, all of the planets are named after Roman gods, okay? Except Uranus. Urano. Uranus was one of the Titans, okay? He was a brother of Zeus, okay? But in any case, how long does it take to fly from the Earth to Mars?
I don't remember. Maybe 2 or 3 years.
No, it takes less. Ask me how long
Less.
it takes to fly from the Earth to Mars.
How long does it take to fly from the Earth to Mars?
In the current technology, I think it takes about 7 or 8 months. Not so long. How long does it take to fly from the Earth to the Moon?
I don't know.
Ask
Maybe
me.
How long does it take to fly from the Earth to the Moon?
I think it takes about 4 days, or 3 or 4 days. Now ask Eva how long it takes to drive from Merida to Badajoz.
How long does it take to drive from Mérida to Badajoz?
4 hours.
¿Cómo que 4 hours? From Merida?
Well, if you drive 100 kilometers per hour.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. Ask Eva how far it is from Merida to Badajoz.
How far is it from Mérida to Badajoz?
55.
Kilometers. So it takes 1
Kilometers.
hour.
To
40
Badajoz. I thought to Madrid. Sorry.
To Madrid
Yeah.
from Badajoz. Okay. Ask me how long it takes to drive from Boston to San Diego.
How long does it take to drive from Boston to San Diego?
It takes 5 days to drive from Boston to San Diego. Ask me how long it takes to drive from Miami to Seattle.
How long does it take you to drive?
Me no, en general. ¿Qué
How
tal
long
you?
does it take to drive from Miami to
Miami to Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle, decís aquí, Seattle. It takes about 5 or 6 days. It takes a long time. How long does it take to drive from Madrid to Valencia?
3 hours and a half.
It takes 3 and a half.
3.5 hours.
¿Habéis visto? La L. Half, la mitad o media. Media hora. Half an hour. 3 horas y media. 3.5 hours. ¿Os habéis fijado que la L es muda aquí? Igual que andar es walk, no walk. Mitad es half. 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 Okay. Half an hour. Media hora. Hora y media, an hour and a half. 2 horas y media, 2.5 hours. Fijaos, cuando digo hora y media, an hour and a half. Literalmente 1 hora y una mitad. Un día y medio, a day and a half. Nunca se dice 1 day and a half. Se usa el artículo. A day and a half. Semana y media. A week and a half. Año y medio. A year and a half. Milenio y medio. A millennium and a half. Pero en cuanto salto a 2 o más, cambia. 2 días y medio. 2.5 days. Fijaos. Día y medio. A day and a half. 2.5 days. 3.5 days. 4.5 weeks. 2.5 years. 9.5 weeks, etc. Okay. So, 9 planets, 8 planets. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Ask Carlos what planet comes after Mars.
Carlos, what planet comes after Mars?
It is Jupiter.
Jupiter does.
Jupiter does.
Claro. Estamos buscando sujeto. Le dice el sujeto. Is this a pen or a pencil? It's
It's a pen.
porque ya he nombrado el sujeto. Okay. It's a pen. What do I use to write with? You use a pen.
You use a pen.
Okay. Now, what utensil is in my hand?
A pencil does.
A pencil
No,
is.
a pen
Is.
is.
What utensil is in my hand? A pen is. What planet comes after Mars?
Jupiter does.
Ask him if Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system.
Is Jupiter the biggest planet in the system?
Solar.
Solar system.
Yes, it is.
Ask him if Jupiter is named after the king of the gods.
Is Jupiter named
After.
after
The king,
the king of?
the gods. God.
Okay.
You're a goddess, a god.
The king of God.
The king of God, no. Los dioses.
King of gods.
Paganos. Okay, the king of the gods.
Of the gods.
Ask Carlos if Jupiter is the king of the gods.
Is Jupiter the king of the gods?
Yes, it is.
He.
He is.
The planet, it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, ask him what Jupiter's name is in Greek mythology.
What Jupiter?
What
What is the name?
What
What is Jupiter's name in the
In Greek?
Greek mythology?
I think it's Zeus.
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 Zeus. This
Yes.
is okay. Zeus is his name. Okay. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Ask him how many rings there are around Jupiter.
How many rings do
Are there?
Saturn have?
No, Saturn, olvídalo. Ask him how many rings there are around Jupiter.
Okay. How many rings are around?
Are there?
Are there around Jupiter?
None.
None. Okay.
I was thinking about Saturn.
Yeah, okay. And does Saturn come after Jupiter or before Jupiter?
After.
It comes,
It comes after.
Jupiter. Does it come immediately after Jupiter or later?
Immediately
After?
after Jupiter.
Okay, ask her if she would like to travel in space.
Would you like to travel in space?
No, not really. I want to travel in the Earth.
On the Earth.
On the Earth.
Okay,
first.
good. All right, now ask me how long it takes to drive from Texas to Chicago.
How long does it take to drive from Texas to Chicago?
It takes about 3 days to drive from Texas to Chicago. Ask me how long it takes to prepare an English class.
How long does it take to prepare an English class?
Now it doesn't take me any time, but in general it takes 1 hour to prepare an English class. Ask me how long it takes to drink a glass of water.
How long does it take to drink a glass of water?
It depends on how thirsty you are. For me, it takes a long time. Ask me how long it took me to learn Spanish.
How long did it take you to learn Spanish?
It took me 3 years to learn Spanish well. Ask me how long it took me to learn how to teach English.
How long did it take you to teach how to learn English?
To learn?
To learn how to teach English?
What does he want to know?
He wants to know
How long?
how long you took.
No.
How long it took you to teach English?
To learn English. But to learn to teach English.
To teach English.
No.
right?
But
Or to
espera.
learn Spanish.
Ask me how long it took me to learn how. Fijaos. Ask me how long it took me to learn how to teach English.
How long did it take you to learn to teach English?
Ok, bien.
Okay.
Bueno, vale. Un momento. Ok. 3 cosas. Sé enseñar inglés. Aprendí hace años a enseñar inglés. Me enseñaron, por ejemplo, a enseñar inglés. Ok. Sé enseñar inglés. I know how to teach English. Sé escribir. I know how to write. Sé usar el micrófono. I know how to use a microphone. Con el verbo know, saber hacer algo, saber conducir, etc. Siempre en inglés, saber cómo. I know how to teach. I know how to use a microphone. I know how to drink water. It's very easy. Ahora, con learn, aprendí a beber, aprendí a usar el micrófono, etc. Tenéis la opción. Podéis usar how o no usarlo. I learned how to use a microphone many years ago. I learned how to swim when I was a little boy. I learned how to read and write in primary school. Okay? I learned how. Oh, I learned to read and write. Con learn, tú decides. It's up to you. It's your decision. It's up to you. Whichever you prefer. Aprendí a escribir en la escuela primaria. I learned to write in primary school. I learned how to write in primary school. Because my teacher, mi profesora, me enseñó a escribir. My teacher taught me to write. I'm going to teach you to speak English. Or, si os gusta la palabra how, I'm going to teach you how to speak English. Con to learning to how, it's optional. To learn and to, but with to know, to learn and to teach, but to know is mandatory, obligatory, compulsory. You must use how. I know how to teach. Ask me how long it took me to learn how to teach.
How long did it take you to learn
learn?
how to teach?
It took me 3 years to learn how to teach well. Ask me how long it took me to learn to write.
How long did it take you to
Learn?
learn how to write?
Well, to write in English, it took me probably 2 academic years to learn how to write. Ask me how much time we have left.
How much time do we have left?
We have 1 minute left. Ask me what we're going to do in the next 60 seconds.
What are we going to do in the next 60, 50, 40 seconds?
What does she want to know?
She wants to know what we are going to do in the next 30 seconds.
Kill time. We're going to kill some time. Ask me if I enjoy killing time.
Do you enjoy killing time?
No, I prefer to do more productive things than simply kill time. But what I'm going to do is say something to the audience. Do you mind?
No.
Can I? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, tomorrow, Eva, Carlos, myself, or 2 other people will be back. We'll be back to continue teaching you English. So, in the meantime, mientras tanto, Fijaos cómo lo digo. In the meantime, study. Read something in English. Navega por la web en inglés, algo, para mantener el contacto con este idioma, porque es una cuestión a largo plazo y de mucha dedicación y mucho amor. A lot of love helps too. We need Venus, the goddess of love, to help us perhaps with our English. So take care, study hard, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.